It's been a long moment now, hasn't it? Well, suffice to say, life wants to be a little bit difficult. Nothing major, everything's fine. But, at the end of the day, currently what I'm doing is a bit more important than having to record. Mainly because I haven't really been able to get on my computer. As I mentioned, everything's fine. But just know that when you need to take a break, those that are really going to be bothered by you needing to take a break for personal matters, they're going to be pissed anyways. And if that's a problem, and I lose some subscribers, or lose some, whatever, I can't stop that. Who do I want to kill? I want to kill you. So before I start this, we're going to go through this. I am going to come back. I'm going to come back. I'm going to be uploading probably more than I have. The videos themselves are kind of have a bit more polish to it. But in order to do that, I need to get on my computer. And in order to get on my computer, well, I've got personal life matters that I have to deal with. So, don't worry about it. Anyways, as we go into here, I can't remember exactly what boss I'm fighting, but I do remember that. The reason I chose this is because I need to get something out. And this gentleman, this boss, this giant floaty bug, is, while not the easiest, he's the simplest. He was in one of the pantheons, I believe, actually the pantheon of the Nail Master, and he's not altogether too difficult. Don't get me wrong, he's not easy, but at least for the first two, the regular and the attuned, the attuned and the ascended, minus more damage, his combat is relatively simple. If I don't run into his body, he stays close enough to the ground where I can just kind of smack him. Now I do have to remind that I actually have the nail lengthening charm. So if I did not have that, there is a chance that I'd have to be jumping more often than oh, come on. I would have to probably be jumping more than I am now. Also, the spell itself, he's gonna get hit at least a handful of times. But by doing that, it puts me in a position where I can't really move. And the big bouncy rock that is a scythe is very annoying, and it's probably gonna, cause me death. Now, raiding is where we're gonna have some problem. While he might have to be a little bit faster, the real thing is that I'm gonna have to attack him less, just to be sure that I avoid the scythe. Now for the scythe itself, yeah, I really just have to. It goes in a pattern, all right. It doesn't speed up, it doesn't really slow down, except when it's stopping and when it's starting. So by giving myself a little brevity, just hanging out away from it. Also avoiding his giant floating ass, and by not walking into him, things will be cool. Yeah. As a reminder, I decided to pick one of the easier bosses for me, and I do have to say for me because there is something that always kind of bothered me with well, generally just when people talk about video games, everybody's every game is not created the same. Everybody's preference is not created the same. It's like playing D&D. No. It's like playing D&D. Just because I thought I can get. Just because you might like playing a mage, doesn't mean everybody loves that. Sometimes you just gotta go barbarian. Sometimes that's simple, but intuitive nature of smacking somebody upside the smacking somebody in the face with a giant broadsword or an axe. It's just better. Oh, come on. Why you gotta be so difficult? You son of a bitch. Sometimes it's just easier. But that being said, I love the bot. I love the control. But to offset that, I may not be able to do so much damage. I can, however, drop down meteors and send you flying 20 feet in the air without gravity. But that's besides the point. So, while he may not be difficult, anything on a tune or when you die in one hit is going to be. Oh no! Wrong one. I meant to do the fireball, not the ghost whale thing. So while he's easy for me because I can maintain that level of focus to be able to dodge 3 floating objects and kind of stay on the ground. I also find Grim relatively easy, but I have such a problem with select other bosses. Come on, man! Why you gotta be locking me in a corner? Why you gotta be doing that? I'm just trying to talk to the people out there. They're watching, trying not to, who may or may not be laughing at my death. I don't know. It happens. For example, for whatever reason, Grey Prince Zote is just so annoying to me. His movement is so erratic and dumb because he's dumb. Come on, I'm not gonna jump for you. I'm not gonna jump do that. Yeah, I walked right into that one. Okay, so his phases aren't, for whatever reason, his phases aren't too amazing. He adds another floaty disc. But really, that floaty disc actually doesn't do much to help him. Oh shit. I'm right underneath you and you just walked right up. That was not intended. Yeah, no, I gotta... whatever. Okay. So in the meantime, while I continue to kill myself against this, floaty ghost of a, he's a Beyblader. Yeah, he's a Beyblader. He's totally a Beyblader. I remember Beyblade. I'm a bit too old to be in, I was really be active when it was at its height, because I came in before it. I am relatively old. But in a good way. No. Oh god damn it. No, I don't mind being old. I don't mind being older than the people around me. But yeah, no, this little Beyblade bastard. Come on. I need you dead. I need you dead, but I also need to live. I gotta remember that. I do, yeah. So as we're going through this, and there's nothing really There's nothing, unfortunately, there's nothing really much to talk about this guy. One of the reasons why I managed to be able to get a small reprieve, you know, be able to record for just a tad bit. Oh, come on. There's really not much to this guy. The axe itself, the scythe himself, spins around in this, you know, predictable pattern. You know, it's like a 1-2 pattern. You know, spins, 1, you know. And it stays the same momentum, barring the trajectory. It actually can't even go too far to the left or to the right. So if it spins so far away, you know, it's not too bad. The only thing, you know what? Come on. Honestly, I thought I'd make that one. No, so I digress. Now, just as a note for those who care and for those who don't, haha, you're here, so you have to listen. Like me personally, if it's like when I go through things, I'm not too really worried about it. It's more I need the time to process things. That was a weird audio bug, did you hear that? Yeah, that wasn't on my computer. Well, it probably was, but it was from the game when I got hit. It sounded like there was two things, like the sound audio just kind of whatever. Anyways, like I can work through anything because I give myself the chance to work through anything. But I do have to, you know, take that moment to sit down and be able to do what I need to do. But unfortunately, this time is not actually solely connected to me. Which, if it was just me, I would have I need to get away. I would have no problem, you know, talking and sharing. But it's not my story to tell, and I'm not going to tell it. So, for those of you confused or wondering, don't worry about it. It just is. Let's just say I stubbed my toe. All right, we'll go with that. Oh, come on! The only thing that really bothers me about this guy. Not so much bothered me, game design was, but it just bothered me when I'm in terms of fighting him, is that his floatiness is erratic. It's useless. It doesn't actually do anything, and for the most part, it doesn't affect anything. But there are times when he will get a little, you know, annoying. Just because he'll float a bit too low, and because he's like a simple model, he doesn't actually have any I'm going down or I'm going up like tells. Like his model is designed to go from like here to like here within a randomized pattern. He's not disconnected from. He almost seems disconnected from the battlefield, which is hilarious because he's an actual ghost. But yeah. Anyways, the only real problems we're having right now is that we need to get him dead before he does so much damage. And by so much damage, I mean 1 hit. We can do it. We've done it in the past. We will continue to. We will do it again. You know. But whether it be because of just the stress of dying in 1 hit, no, it makes things just that much harder. Come this way. There we go. Alright, so if I get the, I keep wanting to call it an axe. I don't exactly know why. In my head, all I'm seeing, oh, come on. Well, I don't know why in my head I'm like seeing an axe. Like, it doesn't look like a scythe. In fact, it's actually a bug's leg. Yeah, it's what I actually, now that I think about it, it is probably the arm of one of the mantis. Yeah, it's the arm of one of the mantis people. Kind of gruesome. Hilarious, but still gruesome. So as we go through this, I do want to remind anybody that's watching, I have yet to change my my charms. I haven't changed my charms in forever. I love the high blood. I don't need the high blood, in fact, because of the finality of just one hit. The high blood is a completely useless charm. Like, just entirely, it's completely useless. And if I were to change it, which I'm just gonna go ahead and do it just to, you know, save us some time here. That's four things, and 4 things can actually give me I want a I mean, sure, why not? There's another one. Thorns of Agony is not what I want. It's just another one that I can use to, you know, kind of just cheese this boss out. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Oh, I know! No, I don't want to do that. I kind of want to do it, but no, I'm not going to do it. Whatever. This will work. Look, I am more than willing to use anything in my power, anything at my disposal to murder a dude. You know, it's just how it is. If a ghost dies by smell, it'll just be hilarious. It'll be just, you know, add to his torment at the end of his life. I would have gotten away with that too. I would have so gotten away with that if I had dodged to the left. We'd have been fine, but I dodged to the right in basically what I call a panic dodge. See, the more I play, the more I realize that the less I actually dodge, the better I am. See, because when I force a dodge, when it's unnecessary, I leave myself open and get hit. Probably less than there, but you know. Come on. Oh man, that was so out of your range. I was not, but I will say I was. So, again, the good news is that he's kind of easy. Again, for me, some people might find him annoying, and I honestly do too. But at least for me, this gentleman is, you know, easy enough to murder. Yeah. All right. Well, with that, we're gonna go and end our episode today. I'm gonna try to be recording more. I think I'm to a point where life can start relaxing just a bit. My life, that is. Your life. If you need to relax, just learn to breathe. If you don't know what to do, just breathe. Seriously, it's gonna help. that said and done, I'll bid you adieu. I hope you have a good day. I hope you have a good night. Don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, follow me, share me, because honestly, I like doing this. And it's kind of hard with, like, you know, it's kind of hard when I'm not going to be making money. I would love to be able to eat some Whataburger out of this. Nice, cool, don't you think? You know you want to be able to feed me. Anyways, later.